Welcome back, everybody, to Pop Culture Conspiracy. I'm your host, T. How are y'all doing today? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Gunna and several other rappers who have had like this post-jail glow up. And some of them are going to jail, or they say they're going to jail, but I just don't think that is what's really happening here. So I'm going to break that down today. I'm going to give some clues, give a little bit of like a case for my just hunch. And before I hop in, please like, share, and subscribe. Please turn on your notifications, and let's talk in the comments. So this video started because I saw Gunna. I've seen him recently since he's been out of jail. He looks like a completely different person. He's much slimmer. He's like all toned, and he just looks again a lot different. And it just got me thinking about Gucci Mane, how Gucci Mane went to jail and like did a complete transformation. However, I know that people can go to jail and like get on their workout, clear their mind, change, learn from the experience. You know, it's for some people it can be a rehabilitation experience. But when it comes to some of these rappers, when I can think of the ones who've gone to jail, it seems like they go to jail and they get bigger when they get out. And I know that Gunna has been introduced to us via Young Thug. And I'm also thinking about how Gunna went to the Met Gala. Gunna and Young Thug have worked closely with Drake. And they've both kind of been like really tied up in the fashion world and like pushing this like very effeminate fashion onto young black men. And when it comes to Gucci Mane, I also think of how Gucci Mane went to jail and then he gets out and immediately gets like a Drake feature and just all of that. That is pretty suspicious to me because I know how Drake gets down. I know nothing is free in Drake's world. Anybody that Drake is like working with and promoting, especially if they're a lesser artist than him, not as big of an artist, not a gatekeeper yet in the industry, then he is initiating them in a particular fashion. I know how the industry is like a big pyramid scheme. So if again someone's beneath you on the pyramid, like you get some kickbacks off of lifting them up. See what I'm saying? And I think of Drake and Sexy Red too. She's another person who has been working closely with Drake and has had like this glow up and this lift. No, she hasn't gone to jail, but a baby has been produced, and I know how the industry works. So just things that I've noticed. Young Thug and Gunna are caught up in like some RICO case right now. Again, Gucci Mane, he was supposedly committing all these crimes and like doing all this stuff. I think sometimes these cases and these charges against these artists aren't even real. I can't imagine. Well, here's the thing. I think they do have real charges against them. I think they are doing real crime, but some of the charges against them don't represent that crime. Because when you really think of it, yes, like they are kind of telling us to our face. Like the industry that we know, a lot of these people are making money off of drugs and sex trafficking. Many of them are not really doing real music, or their music isn't really selling as much as they would want you to believe. The music is the money laundering front. Many labels are started off of drug and sex trafficking, which leads me into the label 300 and Leor Cohen. Now, I have a picture of Lucien Grange also in this photo with Drake and Sexy Red because Lucien is a music industry executive, and someone noted that right after Drake gets like all this money, like a $500 million deal from Lucien Grange, he's like starts promoting Sexy Red super hard. You know what I mean? Like, just think of that. That is very interesting. And we know Sexy Red represents just the nasty and the negative of black women. Now, let me get on 300 Entertainment. 300 Entertainment was an independent entertainment company co-founded by Leor Cohen and Kevin Liles, two people who used to be at Def Jam who know Jay-Z, who have worked really closely with Jay-Z. Leor Cohen is the reason Dame Dash and Jay-Z have beef. It's really a one-sided beef. But then there's 300 Entertainment, a label that he has started. He started in 2012. Roddy Ricch is signed to that label. Gunna is signed to that label. Young Thug is signed to that label. And Melly is signed to that label. And that label is under Warner. It was sold to Warner. So See what I'm saying? Like, see how this works, you guys? Like, all of this stuff is just a pyramid scheme. Like, when you guys look up at record labels, most of them are just subsidiaries of, like, other labels or of other, like, you know what I'm saying, distribution. There's, like, recording people, and then there's, like, distribution labels. Or, like, recording labels, record labels, and then there's distribution labels. And I just noticed, like, there's a lot of just, like, changing of power, changing of hands. Just like QC selling to Scooter Braun. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know it's nothing but, like, devils. And that's how you know it's nothing but, again, an MLM. Because people clearly are getting kickbacks from recruiting other people in the industry. Young Thug has helped to bring in Gunna. Drake has helped to bring in a ton of people and, like, lift them up. Like, also looks like Young Thug is helping to initiate Mariah the Scientist, she's really, really looking for a glow up bad. Hence the humiliation ritual of her getting her ass whooped at the club. And being with Young Thug has given her some press and some clout. Young Thug is a proud Freemason. This is a pyramid scheme. Fannie Willis, the DA, she, the one supposed to be prosecuting the YSL people. Like, come on, you guys. This woman is also on the up and up, trying to rise within the ranks. That's why she's getting all this press. Part of all of her tea coming out and being spilled about her supposedly screwing that married man down to the goddamn fucking people's damn court is because she was trying to, like, that's a humiliation ritual. She's trying to level up. You got to do something. You got to have some dirt and some tea to get you some press. You know, like, it's a game. This is an Illuminati card game. So never forget and never lose sight of that. Other rappers I know who have gone to jail and had a big glow up. Lil Wayne, NBA Youngboy, T.I., Bobby Shmurda, Kodak Black. I think Kodak Black took the mark of the beast, hence that tattoo in the middle of his forehead. And again, Melly is there now. Now, somebody has said that, like, Leroy Cohen is responsible for a lot of clones in the industry. And that's what I'm saying with these people going to jail. Because we don't see any pictures of them. Like, they could easily be, in Gen Pop. A lot of them are, maybe they're in Gen Pop. But there's a lot of cell phones in jail. People can, like, take pictures if they see these celebrities. But we don't ever get pics. And that mess with Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug was a skit for what? Clout. Peep game. All that's going on in court with Young Thug, the way that they're acting in court, it's clearly fake. It's clearly all a damn short film. So none of it is believable. It's not being conducted like real court. Like, it's very obvious it's a lot of shenanigans. And these people, again, they go to court, they go to jail, they come out better. I think Blueface right now is doing that. Again, and what does he do? He has a son right now who clearly is on, off, or up. If you get what I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot of initiation going on. It's a lot of MLM. The more you start to pay attention, you can see how the hands work together. Something else I want to cover is, again, 300 Entertainment. When I start looking into them, you guys have a lot of trap rappers under your belt. And another one of them is Megan Thee Stallion. Who is she also working with? Jay-Z over there at Rock Nation. So Jay-Z, Kevin Liles, y'all are continuing to, like, make money off of artists. You can see that. You guys can see that. It's quite obvious how they're all working here. And, like, you can see these execs incentivize the big artists to go what? Bring in more artists. MLM. When you bring them in, you sign them to a deal, you get a kickback. That's how it works. So, let me know what you guys think. Am I reaching? Or do I have it all figured out? Let's talk in the comments. Talk to y'all later. Bye.